Fairfax High School has an established tradition of academic excellence. 90 seniors have worked diligently throughout their high school careers and have earned a 4.0 or higher grade point average. At Fairfax High School, all seniors with a 4.0 or higher GPA are recognized as honor graduates. Each of the honor graduates received a medal to wear during honor graduation. And it is a tradition at Fairfax High School that the honored graduate candidates select one student to speak on behalf of their peers. It is my pleasure to introduce the honor grad speaker of Fairfax High School's class of 2013. Alex Griffith is known as one of the most motivated and hardworking students in the class of 2013. Throughout his time here, he has balanced the most rigorous course load while also dedicating time to numerous extracurricular commitments. He has entertained the Fairfax community through performances with the school improvisational comedy team and has been an integral member and leader in the German Honor Society. A mature, intellectual, and kind student with tremendous sense of humor, Alex will continue his education at the University of Virginia next year. It is my pleasure to welcome honor graduate Alex Griffith to the stage.
Thank you. Good afternoon. There's a lot more of you than I expected. There's a certain amount of decorum that goes hand in hand with giving a speech at graduation. It's a humbling honor, certainly, to speak at such a momentous event. And I'd like you all to know, before I get underway, that I completely understand and honor the dignity expected of me. I just choose to ignore it. You see, I'm not a person accustomed to, how do I put this, respectfulness. You'll excuse me if I don't go on and on about how wonderful you all are. What good will that do? No, that's silly. What you all need is a good old dose of truth, a smack upside the head before you go out into the world all willy-nilly. I'm gonna cut you the bare beef, the straight steak, the cut and dry cow pie. Anyway, I'd like to share with you today six hard truths that may not be, let's say, uplifting or appropriate or true, but I think are far more helpful than me just going on about how special you all are. Truth number one, you're dumb. You're all dumb. But I'm dumb too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a simple fact that we don't know that much. I'm sure we've all had to face this at some point when we embarrass ourselves by saying the wrong thing in a group or having a mental stumble on a physics problem. But sometimes I just stare at the successful people in the world and I say, why aren't I as smart as them? And then it dawns on me, I'm a teenager. They've got, 20 to 30 years on me? I mean, you think the guy who started a project 2 weeks before he was a show-off. What about the guy who started living 25 years ago? Sheesh. So, if you feel dissatisfied with your intellect, don't worry. That's normal for us dumb people. And once we've reached their age, we can have fun and laugh at those old, smart people as we've locked them up in their retirement homes. Excepting you, Mr. Goldfarb, you don't look a day over 21. Truth number two, there's no such thing as good advice. Now, I learned this one the hard way. I was 7 years old, and I was frustrated with my first time ever bowling without the bumpers up. Those little walls that make it so you can't get gutter balls, they were really helpful. I was getting really angry, and I was getting really frustrated. And so my dad pulls me aside and says, here, Alex, I'll give you some tips on your form. You gotta hold the ball like this. Then you aim down this lane, and you twist your arm, and you let go just like that, and and you do it all on one foot. And I followed his advice. 2 apologetic ice cream sundaes, a dozen tear-stained tissues, and a score of 13 later, he comes into my room and says, Alex, people don't really know what they're talking about in the world. They just want to sound like they do. Trust me, the world makes a lot more sense after you realize that. My fourth truth is that people don't care about you as nearly as much as you think they do. Now this one's not actually as negative as it sounds. Sure, it means that when you win a sports game or nail a performance or speak at graduation, people aren't really that impressed. But think of it the other way. All those times you beat yourself up thinking, oh, I can't believe I said that in front of those cute boys, or, oh man, my jeans are ripped, everyone's gonna laugh at me, or my teacher thinks I'm incompetent. It doesn't matter, because really, those people couldn't give a shaved poodle. They're all way too busy worrying that they're doing the wrong thing, and they're questioning themselves. Well, I mean, except for the last one, your teacher probably does think you're incompetent. No, it's okay, I know the world's hard, but we'll get through it. Truth number 5, the world is full of jerks. This is something that is unilaterally true across the world and something you need to be able to deal with. However, I don't think I need to lecture you on this one. I mean, look at how long you've gone to school. Zing. Whoo. I'll be here all week. But number 6, finally, people are good. Surround yourself with them. Whoa there, Alex. Well, I'm getting mixed messages here. Weren't you just saying that people are all crummy? Well, shut up, imagined embodiment of my audience. Nobody even says crummy anymore. But yes, I have been going over a lot of the negatives of people. And it's true, they can be jerks, and they can be dumb, and they can say a lot of stupid things like I have for the past 5 minutes. But the cold truth of it is that you are going to have to live with them for a while. And when you really think about it, for every jerk or idiot that you may notice and get really angry at, there's always someone better. There's a bro, there's a sister, a homie, a girlfriend. There's a cool teacher here or a funny kid there. Or maybe, if you're really, really lucky, that special someone that makes you vomit in your mouth less than anyone else in the whole wide world. I've been told I'm not very romantic. Regardless, if you sift through the garbage, there's always going to be something interesting to find, like a bottle cap or an old lamp or something. I've also been told I'm not good at metaphors. I hope this little dose of truth proves helpful to you all. In all sincerity, good luck, everyone. You're all a bunch of really cool guys and gals with a big old family-sized platter of future ahead of you, and it's just about time to chow down. But, be careful about the bill. Oh, yes, one last truth. People like to try to sound deep and meaningful during graduation speeches because it makes them feel like they're smarter than they are. Except for me. Thank you.